Hey, good morning, guys. Sean here, Burroughs Motivation. Just wanted to touch base with you guys. I hope you all had a wonderful Merry Christmas, and you guys are going to have an awesome New Year. I know. Welcome back. Where the heck have you been, Sean? What the heck's been going on? You know, sometimes in life, things get in the way, and you sort of got to adapt and overcome. And for me, in the insurance world, is my main profession at this time. There's a wonderful thing called open enrollment, and that takes precedence sometimes until I can get everything properly level, and I have to take some time off to focus on that. I still got to pay the bills, man. So with that being said, we're back. This is the first video back after that break. If this is the first time that you're running into my channel, definitely go ahead, get into the other videos, watch, share, like, and subscribe. The subscribe part is going to be the most important thing, so that you know when a video pops up. You know when a video comes back out. So just wanted to reach out to you guys and share a quick message, because you know, at the end of the day, it's just don't worry, there's plenty of content. I've been writing in my book and writing in my binder, my book of thoughts, if you will. And there's lots of changes that have come in my life, both personally and professionally. And some of the topics that we'll talk about will reference some of those things. My idea on referencing those things is, number one, to show you guys that I'm real. I'm a real person with real issues, real challenges, real struggles, real everything, just like you. I'm not sitting in this bubble of, you know, I'm giving all this advice and I'm not using it, or I'm sitting on this pedestal and I'm, you know, impenetrable from all the struggles that happen to a normal, everyday person. Dude, I deal with those every day as well, but I choose to handle them in a proper way, handle them in a different way. So be on the lookout for more videos. But again, those topics, they're just there for reference. They're not particularly pointing out anybody or any specific situation. It's just their use for reference. It's reference-based material, if you will. So be on the lookout for that as well. Also, today's message, just want to get at something quick. I thought it was going to be quick, but I'm running long. Anyways, and that's really, I'm sitting here having conversations with individuals about friendship and personalities and being able to stay true to yourself. And one of the situations I've had to do is had to make some really hardcore decisions on being true to myself and happiness, and what I ultimately want my happiness to be. In order for you to have that happiness or gain that happiness, you got to know what it is. What is it that you want? And we've talked about that in previous videos. I've stated that in multiple different videos. It's been a basis of a lot of videos. What do you want? Where do you see yourself? 5 years, 10 years? Where do you see yourself professionally? Where do you see yourself spiritually? Where do you see yourself in all aspects of your life? You know, you can't be running after something if you have no direction. You know, you could start off running, but you're going to be running in the wrong way. And you know, if you don't have any guidance or you have any set points, then you'll never get there. You'll be wandering in the desert. Ask Moses, you know. But I've had to fall back on those things. You know, even though you make those hardcore standards or hardcore decisions, that's how you want your life to be, know and believe that there's going to be roadblocks and obstacles along the way. They're designed to take you off course. Doesn't mean that everything that hits you or comes at you is meant to destroy you. It's just, hey, how serious are you about that? A couple weeks ago, I was listening to church online, just like a lot of people have been doing, and some people have been able to go back to church in public. But I was listening to church online, and I was listening to Joel Osteen, to be specific. And his sermon was about giving up something good to make room for God's great. And you know, it's like, wow, there's so many deceptions that come at you, and then it will present themselves as being a really great picture, a really great thing for you, and a really great thing, everything you wanted in your life. And then there's that one seed of something that's right there that's going to take you off course, or at least not destroy you, but at least deter you enough to either make you question what you actually want, or deter you enough that you'll want to forget about it. And, if you're really, really true about that, about what you want, you're going to have to make some really, really hard decisions. You're going to have to make some really tough, gut-wrenching decisions. And the big key about making those tough decisions is being able to do it with love. You're not going to do it right all the time. There's just no way. Heck, I didn't handle my situation, stellar at all. But I handled it in the best way that I knew how, with the most amount of humility, the most amount of love, because at the end of the day, me making this decision was really truly about me and putting myself first. And many times in my previous life, I made decisions on what I thought the other person would want, or what I thought would be best for somebody else, and putting my feelings and my needs to the back burner. And I can't consciously do that anymore, especially knowing that I'd been doing that. Once you've done it, and once you've accepted it and recognized the fact that you screwed up, you can no longer, within your right mind, make that bad decision again and think that it's okay. You just can't. And once those things come up, you don't have to be a jerk about it. You don't have to be, excuse the expression, an ass. You just have to do the right thing. And the right thing is addressing it with love. You're not going to get it right. Just because you have something to say does not mean it's going to be received properly. And that's okay. You did it the way that you needed to do it, and then of course God's going to take care of everything else. Or just give it some time, and maybe you'll have a chance to talk about the situation again later. But just know that there's many of times where people have had to make sacrificial decisions. It's like, you know what? Yes, this is ultimately going to be good for everybody, but in this particular situation, I have to think about me. I have to think about, what does Sean want? I have to think about, what is Sean's vision? What's my ultimate goal? What's my end game? I often talk to people about, what's your end game? What do you want things to be like? All right, now that you know, go after it. And that means making some hard decisions, hard gut-wrenching decisions. It's not easy, but it's definitely necessary. And as long as you do it with the right heart, right mind, right mindset, I firmly believe, even though it might not be received well, that you're going to be, it's going to be honored. It's going to be honored. And those are the hard things. Those are definitely the hard things. So, but as you go through that process, as you go through that process of knowing what you want, you will be required to tweak it. You're not going to change it. Once you set it, you set it, but you might have to tweak it just a little bit, which also might mean you have to tweak some of your actions. Oftentimes, if you come hardcore about what you want, you first have to become what you want in order for it to eventually start manifesting. So, in order for you, let's say you want to be a very successful business owner in whatever industry that you want, you have to start not only thinking the proper way and acting the proper way, you have to start associating with individuals that are in that field, or that can help you get through the stuff that you need to, whether it be a mentor, whether it be a coach, whether it be a spiritual leader, whatever. You need to be able to surround yourself with people that are in that like mind, because we all know that if you share your vision with people that are not of your like mind, that are not quite at your level, they're going to be like a crab in a bucket, man. They're going to pull you down. And it's not that they don't believe that you can do it. They firmly believe you can do it, but they don't want you to leave them. You know, they don't want you to outdo them. And you're not doing it to outdo somebody. You're not doing it to be a hindrance or a burden to somebody. You're doing it because it's the best thing for you and your life and your vision and your goals. So you may have to make some minor tweaks and adjustments along the way. Understand that. Some of those tweaks and adjustments might be permanent. Some of them might not be. People may come around, and that's okay. And if they don't, that's okay too. You know, that you're not. That's why you have to do it with love, and you have to do it with humility in your mind and your heart, because you don't want to ever make somebody feel bad about not wanting to live up to their potential. I've run into that in the past. My delivery sometimes sucks, but it's with great intention. And I want the best for people. I want the best for people. I don't want them to compromise who they are to make somebody else happy. And then at the end of the day, if things don't work out, you're stuck with a bag of what the heck, and they're moving on. You know, that's not cool. You got to be mindful of those things. You got to make yourself a priority. Once you make yourself a priority, then nobody's going to ever be able to put you back into a box. And once you make that decision and follow those staples, those standards that you want for your life, you'll never be able to consciously go back and make a bad decision in that realm anymore. So I appreciate you guys listening. This is December 26th. So if you get this later, awesome. If you get it right after it's posted, awesome.
I-75 North.
And you gotta love when when somebody's talking to you. But guys, make it a great year. Have some time to reflect on what's going on, what's happened. But at the same time, make sure you project what you want going forward for 2020 and beyond. Again, 2020 was an awesome year. Craziness, yes. Awesomeness, yes. Because it was a hard shakeup and see who's really serious about making some changes in their life for the next 10 years. I spoke last year, 10-year run of abundance, and I still firmly believe that we are just in year one, and before anything can get great, you got to give up the good, and you got to be able to pivot. You got to be able to restructure yourself and your goals to make sure that you get what you want. And if you're not, take some time to really, really think about what you want so you can get on track. You don't want to miss this boat. You do not want to miss this boat. I have no clue why or how it's going to manifest for you in greatness, but you don't want to miss this. Do it today. Alrighty, guys, I'm off. Have a great Saturday. Have a great day if you're listening to this on another day other than a Saturday, but make it a great day nonetheless. Take care.